Right, okay. Welcome everybody, welcome travellers, to our sixth and most likely, hopefully, last session of our D&D 5th edition one-shot. We have got our usual party members. We've got Daniel Delargy as Kijo Urgesi. We've got Ben Fee as Tharid Steelguard.
Good evening.
We've got Peter Ray Allison as Athesta Tamble.
How doing?
And Mark Canty as Durnian Leabella.
Greetings, travellers.
Right, so where we left off from last time, let's make sure my audio's on. It definitely is on this time. Where we left off from last time was you had made your way via one of the uncharted tunnels to a house on the hill, whereupon you encountered some gnolls who set upon you. These gnolls were swiftly defeated, with a couple of them escaping down a large sort of like cave/hole, with just in the grounds of the farmland where the building was. You have decided to follow them down, or had you decided to follow them down?
I have no choice.
Yep.
I am following them down.
You're following them
On
down.
the ground, you dived in.
No, my enemies are trying to escape from me, and I can't have that.
Okay, so you're all following them down. Okay, so there's a ladder down into this sort of cave, and it's got this eerie sort of greeny glow coming off it. Now, just a note in this, I had dynamic light done in this, but for some reason, because it's quite a big map, and it was playing around, and they still haven't. Dynamic light needs to be sorted out, basically. So I'm just going to do it as normal and stuff, and make it slightly faster. But there's this green sort of light glowing. It sort of seems to be coming from these little sort of green gems and fungi at the base of the cave. So you get down there on the ladder, and you can see what you can see, basically. What do you want to do?
Okay, scout ahead.
Well, hold on. What about scout around? Because it looks like there's. Does it dip down in the middle, or is it all on one level? This
is all one level. I haven't done multiple levels, and this is all one level.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Scout ahead. Let's do it.
Okay, now, from last time, are any of you deafened at the minute, or are any of you how are you doing the thing with this? Obviously, I need to know for potential ambushes.
Well, I wasn't deafened during the battle last time, but I will deafen myself now.
You're deafening yourself.
Since taking a breather, put the earplugs back in, and then to communicate using soldier cant.
Okay. So is that you're all doing that? You're putting basically.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think
one of us should.
I'll leave
not.
my ears open as per usual.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Grand.
So, as it is, which direction do you want to go? South? Do you want to go southeast? Or sort of at this minute is where you're going?
Which way do the gnolls head?
There are tracks all over the place. You can't really discern whereabouts they're going.
Could we discern the most recent tracks as the ones that have just gone down here?
Yeah, you can roll me investigation if you want, or survival maybe. Survival for footprints.
Could I roll investigation? I'm probably guessing that's higher. Survival or investigation?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
While he's doing that, could I have a look at the rock that Durnian's standing on?
Yes, you can have a look at the rock that he's standing on.
Is that one of the green glowing ones?
Yes, it is one of the green glowing ones.
What should I roll for that?
History? Would it be history or nature? Maybe.
Okay.
Nature sounds likely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Let me see. You can do Bethesda while I'm getting myself sorted.
Okay. So Athesta, you do see tracks, and they seem to be going to the passage to your sort of southeast.
Okay.
They seem to be the most what's the word? Most fresh. Ben, you sort of look at the rock, and it's a beautiful sort of rock, but it's not something that you've seen before or so know much about.
Okay. Excellent.
Is this natural?
It seems to be like you can see sort of in the distance. You can see sort of different colors of the same sort of rocks. There are some like bits of fungus doing the same thing. It's sort of bioluminescence, you would sort of guess.
Nobody touched nothing.
So basically, you don't need to. That partially, this is why you don't really need any lights at this moment in time. It's all quite light. Because of these mushrooms and rocks.
All right. Shall we go in then? Standard formation. Kijo up front.
Now, bear in mind, some of you are still injured from the battle before.
Yeah. I was just having a quick look to see, if we wanted to venture in now. I'm the only one who's really got. We can have Aldar turn into wild shape. Or we'll assume wild shape into a CR2 creature, and I've got 9 hit points of damage. Is that enough for a short rest, do you think, or should we just...
Nobody. There doesn't seem to be any. You're not hearing very much. You're hearing sort of the odd sort of sound in the distance, but it's up to yourselves if you want to sort of have a rest or not.
I would be against a short rest.
I can
mainly because I'm full, but also I feel as though we'd lose the
advantage.
gnolls. Yeah, if we
lose
let
the
them
advantage. We'd give them a chance to mount a defense and prepare a counterattack. So we need to kind of press on now and catch them while they're running, rather than sit back and wait a bit and have them kind of rally their troops and hit us again and again and again. So we need to keep pushing forward.
Can Aldar heal Kijo?
Yeah, they can try and let's.
There we go.
Let's see. Well, somebody want to do
poke
is
the druid until he heals Kijo.
The druid.
he is taking damage as well, I think. Possibly.
Yeah, he is right now. Bang, bang.
I can always use cure wounds on him.
Let's not waste our cure wounds. on
You
the
do
druid.
do have healing potions, by the way. You should have 2 each.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
I'll
Oh gosh. Well, there we go then.
I'll use one of those then.
Let's just see your attributes and stuff.
Pads, short sword, beggar's pack.
I'm going to give my 2, one to Durnian and one to Athesta.
Okay.
Fairly confident. I'm not going to need it.
You say that, and
Famous
then
last
any
words.
wisdom saving throw comes into effect.
So basically, everybody can heal up then so using them because they're greater potions. I'm happy to just say you're full. So everybody's back up to their starting healing points.
Nice.
Though you now only have between you 8 healing potions. No, there was 4 of you, so you got 6 healing potions now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as well as the usual healing spells.
And the healing spells, yeah.
Okay.
so,
Right, let's go.
So yes, it's going to be in. So we're going to roll initiative, and then you can do your thing because you might stumble across things and.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Apparently, I didn't select a token, but oops.
Where are we here? I haven't got yous on this thing. For some reason. Is there any way of dragging these from the thing into the order turn on the... I'll just have to do it from that.
Sorry. I'm not sure why. It says I haven't selected a token.
Remove all turns, clear list, clear.
Well, I could... Uh-oh.
That's right, I've got you. So we've got you basically a test. We've got Mark first. I'll just write it down. I'll do old school.
Do you want me to sort it out? I'll pop it on for you.
Okay.
Dear Dernan got 22. Oops. 22. Oh, okay. Oh, number lock's on. Da-da-da-dum. There we go. And Kijo got what? What did you get, Kijo?
11.
Sucks, man. I've got 8, which is worse. And who else am I looking at? Thesta.
Got 15.
50.
No, sorry, no, he didn't get 15. Sorry, he got 18.
How did you do that, Ben?
I know, right? And all I've done is I've clicked on the person
Yep.
on the token, and I've clicked on the initiative on the little tab that's popped up,
Yeah.
and then I've clicked on them and just altered the initiative number.
Cool.
Has the one called for Aldar?
Yeah. 2.
2. That'll do. That'll do.
Okay. So we have let's do that, and let's move this over here. Bring this forward. Okay. All right. So, okay, Durnian, you're first then. Where are you off to?
Oof, decisions. South.
No, the nose went southeast.
Okay, southeast then.
Sorry.
The grumpy wizard has persuaded me.
And then just
The
like
wizard.
tapped him lightly.
Okay,
I had
Tell
this
him to
vision-
stop.
I have these visions of a little fireball smouldering to one side,
and
and
you're
very gently to the left.
so you're the one who can hear something. The rest of them sort of have their ears sort of blocked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
Aldar doesn't have his ears blocked, and
So you and Aldar are the three. So it's Aldar and you who don't have your ears blocked up.
Yep.
Okay.
and I don't.
You don't either,
I don't.
and Kiju doesn't. So it's just those two. All right. So is that where you're moving to, Mark? Are you...
Southeast.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one. You can move twice if you want. It's up to you.
He just runs off into the cave. In a bit then, Daniel.
See you later.
I think it's that's what stay too close to the wizard who seems to be grumpy,
Right,
and
okay.
the dwarf that seems to be grumpy,
Okay.
and the puzzled-looking rogue. So I'm going to hold on to an action for the time being, working the assumption that these guys do tend to draw trouble with them.
Okay. All right. So who's next? It would be
Me, I believe.
yeah.
Okay, so it's just.
Whee!
So, Matt, is the black shadow, is that the wall of the cave?
Yeah, you should see. Actually, 1 minute. I'll see if I can. What I'll do is unhide it.
So I'm assuming that's a cave that's sort of like a rock edge.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. In which
Okay, great.
Gonna bonus action dash to go over here, and oh wait, there is.
What?
Didn't realize there was an opening here. Okay.
Runs
That's
right
because you
past
didn't
it.
stop and look. You just started running.
I change direction and go to there to have a peek in there.
Okay, so you can see. Let's just see how far down you can see. You can see pretty much because there's like a glimmer of light. You can see sort of down there. I'll just.
Jesus, I can see for miles.
Yeah, well, it's like it's a bright sort of thing. You know, obviously you're seeing through rocks and stuff, but I haven't got the dynamic light on, so I'm just doing it in squares and stuff, so you can see precisely down there.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the roguey thing and throw myself into stealth. Just pushed up against that. Use my action.
Yeah. Okay, you're in stealth.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
So what he's actually done is he's got into that little nook there, and he's pulled his cloak around him. So you can't see me.
I'm doing what Sam and Frodo do at when they're at the gates, which is like, phew.
Nice.
It looks like a rock.
Waiting for second breakfast.
Very unconvincing rock.
Second breakfast.
That probably should have been a Thesta Tamble next with an 18.
Ah, yes, that is very true.
I just having a look at the. Doesn't matter. No doubt.
The rogue stole his turn.
Yeah. Classic rogue.
What's that over there? I don't know.
Fingers.
Okay. Right. Okay, so it's
That's jaw shape, not heart shape.
distance. Yeah, so about there, I think. Yeah.
Put this down here.
Okay, so that's a dash action. Typically, can't do an action as well.
No, you can do one movement action and then another action, which can include another move.
Okay, so I move there. Okay.
If you had a bonus action, you could do that.
No, I was going to basically look at the tracks again, see which way the nose are going.
Okay, do you want to roll me investigation then?
Well, I've done two actions, which was two moves, so.
Okay, right, okay. Yep.
So I'll do that next turn.
Okay.
Dashed.
Or even the scout could do that.
Oh.
I could have, but I'm cowardly.
I'm just gonna bomb.
Thesta, can you roll me stealth, by the way, please?
Me, stealth. Okay. Prepare for humour.
You're going to get better than Rogue, I swear to God.
12.
Nearly.
You basically you make a noise, and you hear some of that chittering that you know gnolls make coming from around the corner.
Guano, sulfur.
Now, also bear in mind that your big spells and stuff like that, you may need it for later. just in case you get a bit too overzealous early on.
Would he do a thing like that?
I mean, being a mage, don't you also... What level do you get Arcane Recovery, where you can spend, like, a short rest?
That's only when you do a short rest. We're not in a short rest yet.
Yeah.
Someone didn't want to.
Okay, so yeah. So these two. Who's next?
That'd be myself, I believe.
Yep.
I'm making no effort to be sneaky at all, clanking along in my heavy armor as I dash, little short legs pummeling as I get to there.
Okay. Yep.
Got another in his back saying distraction.
And where do you want Starbreeze to go?
Up the steps back into town.
You really don't like Starbreeze.
Need him as a decoy.
Yes.
I have a question for the DM.
Okay.
What restrictions do you have on his wild shape?
Because
you've got him Circle of the Moon, so he's CR2. But like, what restrictions would you say?
I would just say make him a bear. If he was a bear originally, just make him a bear.
Well, I was going to say, if you're sticking to CR1, because that's one challenge rating below, I would turn him into a direwolf.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you want to do that, then that's fine. I was just going to say be a bear because that's what he was when you met yous. But it's up to you.
And they're strong and tough. Good arrow
Excellent.
fodder.
Yeah.
We can hide behind him. We can hide behind the bear. like a walking shield.
Or the wolf could track the gnolls and help us to find the problem.
We'll find the gnolls. I'm fairly confident.
Yeah.
For some reason, the direwolf has a better armor class than the bear. I think the bear was sort of be a bit burlier.
Seeing hit points wise, it can suck up a lot of damage.
Even hit points wise, hit points 37 for a direwolf, 34 for a brown bear.
Okay.
Oh, was it a brown bear? That's lame. This guy's so useless. I hate him so much.
Fucking hate you, man.
Fucking Aldar.
Gonna put your balls on his drum kit.
What a random thing to say.
What are you doing? I'm burying you.
Oh yeah, shit from Step Brothers.
Yeah.
That was so weird out of context.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just fucking. You gotta call me Dragon.
Are we best friends?
Yeah. Yup. You want to go in this cave and kill a false Hydra? Yup.
Come on, Aldo, then. Get in there, you dickhead.
Please don't do that when I try to swallow a drink. That was almost very messy.
I feel like I'm going to have to, for this campaign, make Aldar this really sort of, his backstory is going to be he had such a bad experience with a bunch of soldiers in Belmore that he's decided he doesn't give a shit and he's going to turn into a big bad guy.
Yeah, that'd be great. We turn him into a bad guy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We broke him. We
literally broke him.
Okay, so he's there. Okay, so it is. I need to roll some initiative for some people. I need my McGubbins first. Tokens. Oh yeah, I'm not even on that thing. That's why. Objects and tokens. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay, so what? Well, isn't it? It's not letting me pick on these things for some reason, which is annoying. Birthing moment. Unless I've stupidly put them on the wrong.
I do that all the time.
Put them on the wrong thing.
Oh, dang it. Didn't mean to put that. No.
Everything just disappeared.
Wow.
I'm trying to read all the text stuff.
See, I think I've moved some of these. How do I move these back into a different level? Layer, token layer. Okay, that's better. All right, okay.
Oh my god, why does he have that?
What?
Apparently, a circle of the moon, he has a healing thing. Blessed Balm of the Summer Court. And he's got the number of D6s that he can choose someone he can see within 120 feet and go, yeah, you're healed. And they also get a temporary hit point. Wait, okay, he's cannon fodder. Just...
Jealousy is a painful, painful thing.
I think I need to move this guy into the different layer. Token layer.
Man.
Okay.
Underappreciated today,
Okay, I think that's those guys. So let's move them into. Okay, so Durnian, you're first.
Over here. Okay, so I will. Decisions. I will move myself around to here. so that I can see what's going on in the big cave.
Yeah, I will reveal that for you.
It's green.
It's green.
Is it green?
It is green.
As Kermit said, it's not easy being green.
It's not easy being green. Okay.
Being green.
So it is now. Is that what you're doing? Is that all you're doing?
That's one move. I can't see anything to attack, so I will. Ooh, decision. Let's move a bit further up.
Search for the tracks. See if you can find the tracks for the gnolls.
Okay. I will search for the tracks instead of moving, because someone just threw another firebolt past me.
I have a lot more fireballs waiting for you.
I know when to take a hint. So, what am I doing then?
And investigation, I guess.
Investigation or survival?
Either or, I don't mind. Investigation, yeah. Okay, so you see tracks leading up in this direction, and you see tracks leading down in this direction, and you see tracks leading off in this direction.
Oh, bugger. So they went that way, he says, waving his arm in a big wide fan.
Okay.
I'll shout over any of the tracks. Sorry, in the accent of third. Kijo. Any of those there tracks, these slimy, snaky ones with the scales.
I swear your accent's gotten thicker.
Thank you very much. It's a fake accent.
Okay. Do you want to? Is this Kijo? That's because.
Sorry. I wasn't. Kijo is the word I use to get myself into the accent.
Okay.
I'm actually talking to Dernian. I do apologise. Very confusing.
You see that there's a lot of gnoll tracks. You do see this similar sort of shape, like this sort of chasm seems to be partially whittled out, but there's also what seems to be what's the word? Sort of it's sort of similar to the other tunnel that you found the scale in. So the gnolls go. So he needs to.
Surprise!
So he is going to go 1, 2, 3. Huzzah! And have at Athesta.
Okay, I've got Mage Armor going at the moment. Which boosts my armor class up a nice amount of points.
Piff paff puff, I don't want to die.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's because the.
Oh, that was talking. So things fell off my. Sorry about that. That was very random. That was. Do you know what? I was looking at that earlier. I was like, "That's going to fall. I'll just leave it there, and it'll hit me on the head later." But yeah, okay. So Noel, he is just a regular Noel the Noel.
Noel's cave party.
He's just gonna stab at you with a and he gets a 24, which is
pointed stick.
Yeah. So why has it done that?
Wow.
You broke it. Congratulations.
Yeah, I broke it. What the fuck?
Oh dear.
Whatever fell off the shelf also fell on that.
Why is it doing that? Why it seems to be broken. Oh well, okay. Let's roll it then. It is he does 1d8 plus 2 damage. Plus it's a critical, so he gets another d6 on top of that, isn't it? So it's 2d6.
Another damage dice. So whatever the damage dice is. Was
Yeah,
it D8 or D6?
Oh, d8. Yeah, 2 d8s then. So 2 d8s plus 2. Okay. So he does 8, 9 damage, 10 damage.
10 damage.
10
Okay.
damage, yeah.
Ouch. Right, okay.
It's your go, Athesta.
Right. Okay.
Why
Can I
is the
just-
wizard and the bard in the front?
Walked ahead.
Who needs a tank, eh? When you've got glass hammers to make sure everything's okay.
First up, can I disengage?
If you disengage, they get an opportunity.
No, if he uses the disengage action, he gets to run away scot-free.
Okay, cool. Right, no problems.
Okay, I'm going to basically run away behind the dwarf and
That's fair.
Okay.
I know my strengths. And I've just taken. There we go.
I know my strengths.
Run away! Run away!
I'm literally running behind the dwarf.
You're actually running behind Aldar. You know, says, "Oh, I know who the favorite is."
Well, okay, but basically I'm hiding behind the direwolf.
Athesta. So it's the next Noel. So Noel. Sorry, Noel. It's Noel 2. Noel 2, the Noel. And he comes out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, let me just
Robbie's revenge.
check his McGubbins because I think he's got he does have
26.
Oh right, okay. So he's got a sudden rush. And this doesn't provoke opportunity attack, so he can just basically see if he's got an action, so he can do one action, which is sudden rush, but he can't attack after that. But he's got multi attack.
It should say you can multi-attack, sudden rush, and then attack or something.
It says multi attack, and the Noel makes 3 attacks, 1 with his bite and 2 with his short sword. And it says until the end of his turn, the Noel's speed increases by 60 feet, and it doesn't.
That's passive then. You can just do that and your attack as well.
Okay, right. No, because I think this is in the actions thing, so he can do a multi attack. Is that, or he can do one of these. So I think he can't because he can either do a sudden rush, which will increase it. Right? Okay, so he's just going to go in behind him then. In fact, yeah, he's just going to go there then. Okay, so that's that guy. It is now your go, Keijo.
Okay, I'm going to. Hello. Ooh, I don't like it.
I just got stabbed and I don't like it either, mate.
Yeah.
Don't like it up him, sir.
Turn around and break. I'm going to break hide and fire my. Come out of hiding, firing my short bow.
Is there a minimum range on your short bow?
I don't believe. I think it's 5 feet, and then it's up to a certain point, and then it's up to. So it's sort of like anything between 10 feet and 80, and then the maximum of doing it at disadvantage is 320.
Okay, yeah, that's
so
a problem.
there is no minimum distance except when it's right next to you, because that's melee range.
Okay.
So firing with the short bow, coming out of hiding, so that's with advantage. Please be anything good.
Okay,
Nice.
28. Nice. Critical hit. How much damage? And who are you shooting at? The one in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. This one here. Okay. Nice. Ooh, that is a very dead. That's dead. Noel 2 is dead.
I just turn around and get surprised.
There you go.
Arrow through his face.
Arrow through his head. Done. Okay.
He must have ricocheted off the ceiling and literally just transfixed him.
Yeah.
Just hit everything major on the way down. Plus his brain.
So it is now Steelguard. You're up, my friend.
Excellent. I am going to do what I do best and charge into this fella here and give him some good old smashes.
Oof.
Dang, nice.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
moving in.
First up. 11.
You miss.
And the other one, 9.
You miss.
What is happening?
Yeah.
This is
you
what
hear
you
in
again.
the background Aldar going laughing to
Just
himself.
as a direwolf, just.
I'm going to cut his head off.
Of course.
I don't think you are with those rolls.
You're gonna
Probably
hate what else he has. As a direwolf, he gets pack tactics, so he gets to run with advantage.
not.
Yeah, if he has a friend nearby. I'm not his friend.
While he's an arrow slug, he's my friend.
Yeah.
That's me done.
So it is the other null, and he is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and attack Steel
Double
Guard.
bang. Double bang.
He's not going to do very much, I don't think. I think the last few times we've established that Steel Guard is double odd and impervious to spears. He only has the one attack, so he's going to do that. Badunk.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my god!
oh my god!
The dice are against me.
Yeah, right, so he
It's
has
like working in a shop and someone says, "Isn't it quiet?"
what? Not ability has been found. Why the?
Working in a library, mate.
I have no idea why it's deciding it doesn't like these things anymore today. Okay, so we'll just do it from the thing. He does, so it's 1d8, so 2d8 plus 2 damage. He does 7, 8, 10 damage on you.
No props.
Could have been worse.
This is because I gave a potions away. It's his karma.
Nothing to do with the
It's going to get to the point where your only hope is going to be Aldar, and he's going to go, you know what you have to do.
It's not worth it. I'd rather die.
And then finally another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's just going to stay there. In fact, 1, 2. He's going to go over here. Okay. It is now the mighty Aldar Starbreeze's go. So he wants to do his movement for him.
He's gonna run to Tharid's side, and
This is how you do it.
okay. So,
A wolf! A wild, dangerous wolf!
so this is +5. Oh my god, he got a critical.
Oh,
Son of a-
So that's gonna be.
he's showing you up, man.
46 plus
Fucking
3.
isn't he?
10. So it's 13. And I'd like that one to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. All right. So
Has to beat 13.
all right. So it's not just an attack. It's you have.
Yeah, so what happens is the bites, it does damage, and then it's got to succeed on a strength saving throw, be knocked prone.
Ah, nice. Okay. Right. So there you go.
Nope, that's 19.
Yeah.
He saw you coming, mate.
Yeah.
So he's down by 10. So he's on 12.
Okay.
Yep.
Which is fine if the dwarf can hit him.
Let's not.
Okay. So it's up to Durnian's go now.
This new round.
Yeah, new round.
Right. Okay.
Oh dear. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. I can't help it. Okay, I will charge into the combat to help out. Probably get the crap kicked out of me. So I'm going to charge in and pull my sword out and take a swing at the one that's already been wounded.
Okay, fire away. Yep, you hit.
This is embarrassing. Even the bard hit it.
And you do.
Oh, that's that's Vicious Mockery, you didn't click Dancing Sword.
Yeah, you did.
I
Just...
did.
One minute,
I did, but it activated Vicious Mockery.
I'll do it for you. You did 2 damage. So
So he's down to 8.
He's down to 10.
But I get
Wait,
still
it's
attack, don't I?
calculating it by your strength, not your dex.
Oh, that's odd.
Urgh.
So you rolled a 3 and then add whatever your dex modifier is. But yeah, for some reason it's calculating it by your strength, not your dex.
Let's
Damn
change that
you,
then.
roll 20!
Okay, so I've adjusted that. So
Because I was like, -1 strength? Wow, we're playing hard mode.
yeah, no, my dex is 1, so it's 3. No, 4.
Well,
So you do 4 damage?
Yeah, and then I get second attack, don't I?
Yep, okay. So he's down to 8.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, and you miss. Okay. Okay, so he's down to 8. It is the Knowles go. Who's done the most damage? It's going to be Aldar, so he's going to have a go at Aldar. This is going to be really annoying if I can't roll damage for these fucking things. Okay, so he is just going to do a spear attack on Aldar, and he is going to fail miserably.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, that's him.
Crit against the dwarf, but against the wolf. No!
Yeah, it's a Thesta, you
He's
go.
got teeth. He's got teeth.
Wow.
A Thesta, your go.
okay, Hephaestus going to go behind some rocks to use as a bit of partial cover. And then I'm going to go for one that stabbed me because I'm feeling vindictive.
They're in combat with these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll be nice then. I'll be nice.
I think this
So
guy's
keeping-
really
so-
sort of the one that
Exactly. He's getting some firebolts at him.
firebolts. Okay. And you miss.
Just as well didn't go for the other guy.
Okay, so that's that. Akijo, your go.
No pressure.
So if I move here, I should be able to get that one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, just gonna... Coming out of my nat 20 stealth, you know what I'm gonna do. So...
Short bow misses.
No, it's with advantage 26.
26, yeah, so definitely hits.
Coming out of stealth. Bam.
And
So-
you do... Ooh, 19 damage. Nasty. All right. So that is... Oh, actually, I'm on the wrong thing. That's why it's not clicking. So he is down to 3.
I'm gonna go back and bonus action throw myself in stealth again. It's the cheese tactics.
Okay, so that's that. It is now Tharid. You are going to try and finish these guys off before the druid does.
God, I'm desperately going to try and kill this thing before the druid does. Okay, here we go. Rolling to hit.
You miss.
What is happening? And the other one, 19.
Yeah, so who are you going for with that one? The 3 or the 8?
I'm going to go for the 8.
Okay, yep. Do you want to roll damage then? Oh, it's 11 slashing damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he is dead. Badunk. So you just turn to the wolf and go, ha!
That's one.
Okay, okay, so that's both your attacks. It's this Null. He is going to go for... he's just going to go for Tharid, I guess, because he's done the most damage. And he gets... Spear attack. And he misses. That's it. Okay, and then the other Null, he's going to move up to Tharid as well. And he is going to do a multi-attack. So Oh, I just pressed it. Why did I do that? Bite. And 2 short sword attacks. And he misses all of them. So he comes flying at you, gnashing of teeth and, swords flying everywhere, and does not fall.
2 critical fails.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Aldar's going to move in behind and take out the one that's been got an arrow stuck in its head. So that's 2 d20s because of pack tactics. So let's see if he does anything. So a 7 and a 3 plus 5, so 12 is the highest.
For AC, is this?
Yeah.
It's got 15, an AC of 15.
Yeah, no, you don't make it.
Oops.
I'll just laugh at him. Ha!
All right, cool. It is then back to Durnian. Just before you go, you hear more chittering coming from the passage in the north, and
We have friends.
okay, let me just check where these guys are at the minute. Oobadunk. Okay, yeah, so Durnian, your go.
So going for the injured gnoll. I suck.
Yeah.
So, falling back on my bar tactics, I will try some vicious mockery.
So it is the guy who's already injured, is this you're going for? Okay. And it's his wisdom.
Wisdom save.
He
Ooh, doesn't make it.
fails. Does 5 damage, so he's dead.
Yes.
So he's dead as well.
That's what you call a sharp tongue.
Yep. You are a bandit and a rogue, sir. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. So
tunes.
it's this guy here. So he comes. Obviously, what's all the commotion, boys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's out there.
Kijo's feeling a little tiny bit twitchy at this moment in time.
I'm in stealth mode. I am.
He follows him out. Athesta, it's your go.
Okay.
They can only see a Thesta. Those gnolls can only see the wizard.
Yes, we're all around the corner.
Okay, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. It's a 2nd level spell, and does 5 foot damage to spear of fire appears in an occupied space of your choice, and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of fire must make a dexterity phase. So could we put that in a cinch point?
Like where Kijo's standing.
Yeah.
Please no.
Yes, you
Rogue,
can. Yeah,
was that
absolutely.
the one behind them?
Or I was thinking here, just behind Kijo,
Lovely.
just there. Basically, Kijo, you do your thing, jump in, stab, jump out, and yeah, I'll just keep them from filtering through into here.
So what does that do? What does that spell do then? Sorry.
It creates a 5 foot flaming sphere.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just click.
So they're not going to be able to pass through it then. Okay.
And neither's Kijo.
Yes, exactly.
5 foot in the.
So yeah, and that is basically here.
Okay. Right. Is there?
So basically, I'm blocking that kind of cinch point in, so they can't come through.
So you're going.
More back a bit, behind on the other side.
There.
So there is it?
Bit further back, but yeah, pretty much around there. Yeah. About there,
Well,
yeah.
You want it to be 5 feet away from Keege.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, back a bit more. So yeah,
Uh,
so a bit more towards me.
I'm just going to draw it out. I haven't got any effects at the minute, so I can't.
Okay, no worries.
So you're.
Just where that little rock cluster is.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, just
Here.
south of that rock cluster. Yeah, just south of that, basically.
Oh, south of that there.
Yeah.
For some reason, this I don't think this is lined up properly because it's like drawing in the wrong place. Yeah.
Yeah, just basically there, so basically can't get through.
Yeah. Okay. Fair dues. Okay, so you've done that. Kijo, your go.
You might want to move forward a bit. Just saying.
Okay, so in that bit there, is that just rubble or is that like?
It's just rubble.
Okay, in which case I can go around the sphere.
Okay.
Does it damage when someone enters the sphere's radius?
It's
Yeah,
only
just-
occupying that 5 feet.
But it damages things within 5 feet of it.
Yes.
No, it occupies sort of like a 5-foot sphere, so it's one cube. It's taking up 1 cube, and
Is there anyone around that cube as well
anything
gets
that
hurt?
comes into anything that comes into contact with that square.
Oh, so if you pass through the square, you get hurt. Not if you come within 5 feet of the square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
what you can do with your action is you can sort of like push it towards people, but also if it is sort of a choke point and they have to go through it, they take damage. But it also forces them to go through here. So say if we put Barrett right there,
Yeah.
they would be between a dwarf and
And a fireplace.
a fireplace that can move. You can just shove it into their faces.
A
and
dwarf and
just,
you're between a dwarf and a fireplace, my friend.
One's cutting and one's burning.
Yep.
I've
That's some
disappeared.
good
I've
stealth
still-
there.
I've stopped so hard. I've disappeared. What's happened?
Where have you gone?
I don't know.
What have you done?
I didn't do anything.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
we weren't allowed to change planes.
Uh, where have you moved to? Where have you gone to? Oh.
Control Z, someone?
What is that?
Is it just my token?
All right, wait a minute.
Oh, no. Happened there.
Right, they broke roll 20.
Yeah, it seems to be playing up at the minute anyway. So, let's find you and see if we can add your token.
Yeah, because I didn't take it. And it's taken me off the turn order as well.
Yeah. Where are you? Where are you?
I don't.
Oh, okay. This is going to be problematic because I don't know if I've got your little token flying around here. For 1 minute while I have a look for it. Oh, you're
Go
not.
to your art list. If you go to your art that you've got, and just drag him out of that.
Yeah, because he's one of the generic ones. So I'm just trying to figure out which one he's from.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So Kijo. Can I?
Hey, I did it! I did it!
Oh, what did you do? What did you do?
I just pulled him out of the list of the lineup.
I am Uber Kijo.
There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely
I don't
fine.
think he's going to sneak past that fireball now.
Okay.
Okay, so did you put some weight on? No.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, just I can't select my token now.
Okay. I'll make you do your thing.
Yeah, I'm just going to move here essentially, fire at that one, and then move back behind Athesta.
Oh, thanks.
I'm a rogue. I don't have much.
Neither do I. And I've been stabbed.
Gonna be okay. I'll sort it
Walk
out.
it off.
11.
I'm leading it off.
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay. You're shooting your bow, and you do. Ooh, nasty. That's all the damage. Which one was that at? Sorry. This one here. So he's dead. He's dead.
Noel explodes.
Yeah, Noel explodes.
And then, just sort of moving up. Right.
I'm looking at the fire sphere and go, did I do that? Or was that... No, I didn't do that.
How many dice do you roll for sneak attack?
3d6.
Because it's given you 3d6 plus 3d6.
Is it counting, is it doubling all the damage dice for critical?
Oh my god, it's rolling all your sneak attack dice again for critical. That's pretty badass.
Nice.
Rogues, man. We don't get any magic stuff, and we don't get any bonus attacks. We just have one attack per turn. Make that one count.
Okay, so that is.
Move back a little, please. I'd like to move back a little, please.
So this Noel is going to have at the dwarf again. And he's going to do his bite and 2 attacks.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Son of a what? Okay, that first one hits me.
Okay, and he is going to do nothing with that because it doesn't seem to work for unknown reasons. But he gets, for bite, 1d4 plus 2, so he's going to get 2d4 plus 2. And he does 5 damage.
Okay. No problems. Who's going to...
Okay, so who's next is this guy here, and he's going to do that. And now it is Aldar Starbreeze's go.
Yeah, he's just gonna take another bite of that one in front of him. Oh, 19. So
Yep.
that's plus.
Yep, that's a hit.
So that's 2d6 plus 3. So 13.
13 damage. He's down to 11. No, not 13. My
I
math is
didn't get a go this turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You do
I just
your.
noticed it went from a Thesta straight to...
Yep, sorry. You do your 2 hits on him then. See if you kill him before the mage. I mean, before the druid does.
Definitely going to kill him before the druid does.
Don't mix up the druid and the mage.
Yep. So it's
18.
7 damage.
And another one.
Yeah.
24 for 11.
Yeah, so he's taken 19, and then with the druids afterwards, he's dead.
I was going to move after I attacked.
Okay, yep.
So he can have an attack opportunity on me.
Right, okay. So he's
I'm
going
go
to...
here.
Ah, good. Yes.
Smash him twice in the head and then just turn my back and walk away.
I don't give a shit, buddy. All right, okay, so he's just going to do
You
that.
can't see the druid killing him.
Do what you want with him. I don't care.
He misses.
Hold on, he gets 1 attack.
Yeah, but yeah, he did. It's a multi-attack. That's the action.
Okay.
Okay,
Frenzied
so
miss.
yeah, and then he's dead. He's gone.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I still can't access Kijo.
Why is that? Because I think it's because
yeah, open him up and give him access.
well, it's not letting me click on him for some reason. I don't have access to him. I think because you
don't have access
I don't
to him
have
either.
access to him.
No one has access to this guy.
You added
He's
him.
so stealthy, he's dodging the DM.
Yeah.
I have very limited access to him. As a player, I can only access his name and.
So
Like,
if I double click, so better if I click on him and then press shift and then double click, it doesn't come up with his little McGubbins thing. So
You pranked him and moved him.
if you just double click, what happens?
it comes up with the basic controlled by. Let's try that. Try now.
I can move him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
He's in.
There you go. We're in. Okay. So it is. You've got 2 nulls left, I guess, and it's back to Durnian's go.
Right, so let's have a look and see if I've got anything that we need to worry about down here.
You see, you see 2 of the townsfolk like chipping away with pickaxes and stuff at this rock face. They seem to be sort of just like they're completely ignoring the fight that's happening and just chipping away.
Have I still got some of that wax?
I don't know.
Apart from what was in my ear. Because my thought is to run over there and block their ears.
Well, you had your own, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, because I've got some in my ears, but I didn't know if I had some more in my...
I
could
think
use-
I've got the spares because I was the one who grabbed all the candles.
Okay.
Just
So I'm
sing.
good.
Yeah, or use your guitar or something. Use your lute or something. See if you can.
Okay, so I will run a bit closer, and I will start trying to disrupt the effect on them.
You've got to get out of here.
You've got the
I've gotta
touch.
get out of this place. Does it have any effect?
Do you want to roll me? What are we going to roll?
Persuasion.
Performance?
Performance, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, so you start playing, and they start sort of shaking their head. This also seems to affect you, because you're obviously in the area. So you and Aldar start sort of kind of getting a bit more clear. You're not seeing any differences. It's not like in above the city and stuff. You were seeing sort of like holes and stuff. You're just things seem to be slightly more clear. The 2 townsfolk sort of turn around to you and go, and they sort of look at themselves and they look at you and they look at sort of like the fact that they've got these pickaxes and they're going, what's going on? What are we doing here?
So lots of words. Basically, the bad news is that something is affecting you and the rest of the townspeople and is using you. The good news is, at the moment, as long as I'm playing, it's not got the same effect on you. I'll chuck them a candle and tell them to use the wax to block their ears.
Right, okay. So you give them the candle and you stick it in their ears.
And then I wave them towards the exit.
Okay. And then they start sort of making their way in this direction over here, making sure to skirt around the angry wolf.
That's currently eating Noel.
Yeah. In fact, we'll just sort of stick them over here.
Aldar takes an attack of opportunity.
Almost keep them moving, isn't it?
Okay. So it is now this one. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and have a go at the dwarf. He gets a multi-attack, so he gets a bite and 2 sword attacks. And he misses. Oh, only just 23. Actually, what's your AC?
24.
Oh,
How's your AC? 24.
Oh shit! No, it's not. It's 23. It's 23.
So he hits you.
It hits me.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So he hits you for 1d6 plus 2.
Wow.
Okay, 1d6. So he does 8 damage.
Cool.
Thesta, your go.
Okay, I'm going to hold my turn, which is moving the flaming sphere until the other knoll moves.
So
I
what's
think basically when they're moved and get near each other, then I'm going to move the flaming sphere and put it right over them.
Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Now your go, Tharad.
Okay, it's time for Choppy Chop. How much damage does the flaming sphere do?
10 damage.
Is it worth trying to grab this guy and just stick his head
Well,
into
that's
the flaming sphere?
The
Okay.
spooks maneuver.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and do that. I'm going to try and grab this dude and shove his head into the flaming sphere next to me. Just swing him into it.
Okay, so it'll be a opposed strength attack. Strength, will it, or
Athletics.
athletics?
14.
And his he does
Straight
it.
strength.
Yeah, strength. Yeah. And he gets a 5, so he's just like So he gets thrown over into the fire and takes 10 damage. So he is
Not such hot stuff.
Right, and you get an additional attack as well.
No, only when I take an attack action, I can do 2 chops.
Right.
But he did a wrestle action instead.
And they certainly did.
okay.
Grapple.
It's this Noel who is going to go, my friend.
And I'm still holding him. I'm holding him into the flames.
Yeah.
Got his lapel. Just...
So you're holding him.
I'm 11.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fire away then. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I forgot. You're not on the turn order at the minute.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, man.
Yeah.
No worries. I mean, now I can. What I'm going to do is, now that he's in the fire, switch tactics and stab.
Just poor guy.
Feeling sorry for the Null. Oh, yeah, that's very much. And you do. He's a dead Null.
It burns. Ow! Seriously?
Yeah. Okay. This other Null basically sees this shit and starts to run off.
Okay, I'm gonna have the flaming sphere chase him.
Oh god.
Gotta chase him.
Yeah, chase him with the flaming sphere.
Yeah, you did say when he moved, you'd move the sphere. So
Okay.
Exactly. So it's going right after
He
him.
goes over there.
How far can it go?
Yeah, how far can it go?
Give me a second.
30 feet.
Pardon?
30 feet.
30 feet. So yep. So it's chasing him.
Okay. He's just like, no.
You know that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark at the start?
The ball rolling.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
not that
God.
with not much of that with ball of fire.
Okay. Right, that's that. So it's going to be back to it's Aldar next. To go.
Sit. Bad dog.
It's got Knoll in its mouth.
Give me that. Give me it. Give me that.
Give me, leave it.
Knoll's
Drop. Drop the knoll.
Put
Okay.
it down. You don't know where it's been.
So, in fact, let me just. Yep. There you go. Okay. So who's next? It is, Athesta. No, Durnian. Sorry, my bad. Durnian.
Ooh. I guess I better go around and join the crew because I don't think there's anything else to see down here, is there? So I will move back up to here, which should use up all my movement, but I'm back with the lads.
Okay. Yep. Athesta, your go.
Move the sphere.
Okay. Yeah. On top
Right,
of him.
right on top of him.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes. Does he automatically take damage?
No, he does a
Dex.
Dex
Dex
save. Okay.
dex save.
Okay. What's the DC of it? Oh, I think he's past it. I think it's like 14, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's fine. For now. I'm assuming if he moves out of it, he takes damage.
Yeah.
When it starts his turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a pot shot. So switching over to ranged style and
Miss.
no.
Oh, your advantage, yeah. No, are you on advantage? Were you in stealth?
No.
No, I didn't throw myself in stealth because.
So you've missed.
Yeah, unfortunate. And it's now Farad's.
I'm going to jog as fast as my little legs will take me. All the way over here, just screaming dwarven war cries at him.
Okay. Right. It is the Null's go. He's going to take damage then. Or he's got to do a save and then try and take damage. So he does. Character. Dexterity. He fails this time round. So he takes 10 damage. Okay.
By the way, if he succeeds, he's supposed to take half, isn't it?
Alright, okay. Alright, so if he succeeds, he takes half, so...
Yeah, it's
got 15
2d6 fire damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful.
So 10, so he's taken 15 damage, which gives him 7 left.
Come back here and die, you little bastard.
Okay. He's got 7 left. And then he is going to take himself off into this sort of area here. Okay, it is Aldar's go then.
Oh shoot! How freaking far can they run? 50 feet. All right.
Send him in as the. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just kind of. And how far can he go?
Yes, send him in there as the canary.
Yes, so that's 35, and he's got 15 left, so he's having a peek in this hole.
Okay, and he
Very large, very hairy canary.
Look what you know.
You see another sort of townsperson sort of hacking away at the rock face, with him sort of backing up towards them.
Yeah, he's gonna move there.
Okay, and so he's done that. Right, you hear again. You hear sort of more chittering coming from over here.
When you say over here, what do you mean?
Sorry, I'll show you now whenever I've done my.
All right, to the east.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Oh, actually, that shouldn't have been. He shouldn't be there. He's one of the dudes. I've got a joint. I've got for my other games. I've got loads of APIs and stuff. And this one, I haven't, but I've added shitloads of APIs and stuff to the other one. And him. Okay, there we go. So we now have Durnian. Your go.
What is all of this? What are all these initiatives? Holy shit.
You know how you said you wanted this to be the last?
Do you know what? It was. I put a load of stuff in because I thought you were going to get down here last time and do a bit more, and then it would be. But I've taken a lot of guys out, so this is going to be the last group. That's to say, the last group before you meet your big bad guy.
All right. I think it's a fireball time, to be honest.
So Durnian, yeah.
If you can see them.
You can't see anybody.
Can I see?
You're literally just seeing straight ahead. You can't see anybody from whereabouts there.
Is there a wall there?
Where's you're basically you can see.
Yeah, there's a wall to the south of the
just
flaming sphere.
all along here, just wall.
All right, sorry. You can see. Let's just do that. Reveal. You can see. That. Let's just see. You can see sort of. Yeah, I suppose you can see that as well. You can see another person sort of working down there. You can see that. Let's see what else you can probably see into about there as well.
That's quite big, isn't it? Oh, there. Right then. Well, I've done my move.
A map created by my own fair hands.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay, so Durnan, your go.
So I've already moved, which is what got me out to here.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm going to move basically just like about to here.
Okay.
Keeping the flaming sphere still going, but I'm just doing my full move. It's staying where it is. It's staying active, but yeah, that's it.
Do you know what, fellas? Because you're right, it's probably going to get late and we're not going to have time. I'm going to knock these guys out because you will bash them, and there's no point in sort of. So we'll just say, for the sake of brevity, knock those out. We will knock this out because I'm mindful of time and stuff, and I don't want you sort of not getting to the end because I was pissing around with too many characters. So we'll say this guy's dead.
Flamed.
Eldar's now gnawing on the bone.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got another person there. It seems like you can hear pickaxes and things throughout. So you assume that the Gnolls were obviously here sentries to protect these people. Protect the Hydra's interest in this area. And so you've got these people who are just working away, doing their thing.
Mm-hmm. So then we need to get past them and find our quarry.
Yeah. So do you want to roll me survival then to see if you can sort of see anything that's going to give you? You need to 25. Okay. So yeah, you see, there seems to be a strange sound coming. Oh, wrong thing. Freelance. Strange sound coming from around here.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so just have you just move yourselves in and basically put yourselves where the tip of that arrow is, and I will reveal just the tip on the tip. Right,
where's Steelguard? I'm hiding behind him.
At the moment, you're hiding behind the bard.
Oh no!
Holy shamoli!
That's
let me see.
Fireball.
Aldar, sick 'em, boy.
Okay, so yeah, you can see this now. I do have like a little graphic here, which I want to show you, but I'm not sure. Where is it? My library. How can I show this to you? Oh, is it? Oh, if I do this, it's not good. That's not going to work, is it?
While he's doing that, I just want to say to the team here,
Ooh.
this looks like the end here, boys. It's been a pleasure working with you. Kijo, Athesta. Danny, and you were here too, I suppose. I'll let you fuck off.
Okay, so I'm just going to. There's a way to show that, but what I'll do is you can see all the map now because this is the last thing. So I'll just.
If you click on the image and press Shift Z, it'll show.
Shift and Z.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice. Ooh.
you basically see in front of you this cavern that has got a red light, and it's basically like a lake of blood and skulls, a mountain of basically this is where he has spawned, this is where he's grown. You've literally got hundreds and hundreds of dead townspeople, their corpses, their skulls, their bones, everything just lying in this pile underneath this creature. You can see the creature, you can see sort of its ginormous sort of trunk heads going through the roof. And you can kind of hear in sort of the background, like the cave starts to slightly shake. There's nothing structurally is happening at this moment in time, but you can tell there's vibrations going on above, and there seems to be a bit of a commotion above you at this moment in time.
Right.
Fireball.
So let me just get rid of. Let me just reveal all this sort of gubbins. Okay, so I'll zoom out, and there you go. So let's do the thing, and I'll move this initiative McDiffer on this over.
Do we need to reroll initiative?
Yeah. Just to see. Well, before you do anything, don't. I haven't got the haven't got the thing on yet. Turn order. Okay, yeah. So roll me initiative then.
Okay.
First.
I'm assuming I rolled initiative, considering that I've just got a big image in front of me at the moment.
Yeah, you got 5.
Who got 1.0?
there we go.
It's a dex thing. Yeah, it's taken into count dexterity, I think.
And my initiative hasn't cropped up for some reason.
Should I add him onto it?
Yes, please.
Please.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
What did you get again? You got
19.
Nice. Cool beans.
Cool. So it's Aldar first, then Athesta, then the rest of you. Before you go in, it's sort of more preoccupied with. You see these like multiple heads coming out of its chest, and you sort of see they're more preoccupied with some of them are eating. The villagers and stuff that you can see around them, and you can see other ones that are sort of like looking around. They haven't spotted you at this moment in time.
It's preoccupied, is it? Let's get its attention.
Do you want the rest or anything now, or do you want to do anything healing before you sort of run into this thing?
Oh, actually, you use one of those healing potions quickly.
Can I have mine back, Athesta? I apologise.
Yeah. That bravado seems to have disappeared somewhat.
Much appreciated. How much do they heal? How many wounds do they heal?
I would say they'll give you half your health back.
Oh, cool.
Just as well, because I nearly did use all half my health, so yeah.
Actually, what is it for a major healing potion? What is it, like 2D? What is it?
It's not a lot, yeah. A couple of D4s.
Well, I'll just do healing. Spells, lore, items. Potion of greater healing does 4d4 plus 4. So yeah, 4d4 plus 4 if you want to heal yourselves back up on that. Right, so Aldar, are you going to do their... healing first.
17.
Ah. There, that's better.
Okay, 12, so you've taken yourself up 7, you've got back 12. That's... Starbreeze isn't damaged, I don't think, is he?
Okay. So yeah, so knock back bottle of the good stuff. And then time to fire it up.
Oh, does Aldar Starbreeze want to shift back into human and then do a spell?
Any spell in particular?
A spell which kills it in one hit. Is that possible?
I don't think you'd ever forgive him.
I'd kind of be fine with it, to be honest. Looking at it now, I think I'd be okay with it. What does he have anything particularly smitey?
He does have Call Lightning.
Well, here we go. Oh, does it have any effects that stay there, like that sphere of light?
The moon thing, wasn't it?
Call Lightning sticks around, and what's even better is he can do it whilst wild shaped as well.
Right, now, before you do your thing, I'll give you... let me just turn this down a bit. I'll give you sort of, because you've read up on your hydras and stuff, so I'll give you some of what it does. So it's got multiple heads. The Hydra has 5 heads. While it has more than one head, the Hydra has an advantage in saving throws against being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, stunned, and knocked unconscious. Whenever the Hydra takes 25 or more damage at a single turn, one of its heads dies. If all its heads die, the Hydra dies. At the end of its turn, it grows 2 heads for each of its heads that died since its last turn, unless it has taken fire damage since its last turn. The Hydra gains gets 10 hit points for each head regrown.
Now is my moment.
Yes.
And each head the Hydra has beyond 1, it gets an extra reaction that can be used for opportunity attacks.
No problems.
While Hydra sleeps, at least one of its heads is awake. And that's it's got a multi-attack, and that's it, I think.
1 burning hand as well, and flaming sphere. And flame.
Oh, flaming sphere. Yep, stick a flaming sphere in his ass. Sorted.
It's supposed to be to stand back and twiddle our thumbs for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so is Aldar doing lightning then? Sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty good. He can only wild shape twice per long short rest, so he'd have to go to human, and then it would be his last wild shape.
Well, did you say you could cast it wild shape though?
No, he can't cast it wild shape, but once he's human and he casts it, he can then assume wild shape and continue using the spell.
That sounds fine. I mean, he can be a bear now. That's probably a bit better. A stronger creature to use in the battle anyway.
It didn't say it had advantage to strength saving throws. So it could... A lucky roll could mean this thing's flat on its back.
Oh, isn't there a size limit, though, on those?
Yes.
On the direwolf pounce? It can't, knock over a dragon or something.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 13 strength.
But it's not a creature. It's counted as a huge monstrosity. It's not a...
Hold on.
I would be happy if the DM ruled that we can't knock it over for direwolf.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if he pounced on it, he'd just,
bounce.
Yeah.
Just knock it over. Never know.
Okay. Right, so is going to do Call Lightning, or should I just get on with Fireballs?
What do we say, Aldar? You're gonna be a loser all your life?
Specify a caveat of beast on monster interaction. It doesn't specify. Does that make sense to your? So they're basically saying it's between you and your DM. Technically, sort of like a large die, because it's a large creature. It could, like, against hill giants, sort of like force it to buckle its knees and then go prone.
This is this is titanically big. There is no way a small beast is going to be able to even move it, let alone knock it over.
Stand himself right now. Please let me do fireball. Just everyone stop talking. I'm gonna do fireball.
Okay. Yeah. He's gonna. Let's say morph back into human and just goes. Okay, so we're all ready. We're all good for.
Yeah.
You will. What voice did Aldar have? God damn it.
Well, you don't even fucking know.
My name is Alda. This is how I talk. Like that.
Good for taking on this thing, guys.
I'm a druid.
Okay, so what are you doing?
He's going to move 30 feet there. Behind, I'm assuming that's a rock. Or rubble? I'm not entirely sure.
It's fairly rocky.
Yeah. And cast Call Lightning.
Okie dokie. DC 14. Okay. He's not a very dexterous sort of creature, so he gets a -1.
Oh my god.
No. So yeah, it goes off.
16 points of damage.
16 points of damage he takes.
Okay. I'm gonna find a nice little rock to hide behind. Say these just here.
I'm not a rock.
Just there.
He was looking the dwarf for a pile of rocks.
And then cast. Oh, I think magic missile. No. Fireball. Level 3. Let me. 23 damage.
23 fire damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Toasty. That's one head gone.
one head. Let me see.
And
I did roll that, and for some reason, oh, there you go.
yeah, nope, 23.
Nope. So he is. He's toast. How many damage did that do? Sorry, 23 damage.
23 damage.
Yeah.
23 fire.
So he is down to 161, and loses a head. And because it was fire damage, he doesn't regrow that head. Okay.
I think everyone hang back this turn. I'll lob another fireball at it.
No, it's not going to work out for me, I'm afraid.
Barry's like, you fucking what?
You can always fire it towards the back of it, like over here somewhere. Aim for its man pecs, its glistening pecs.
Okay.
I'm going to. I can't do otherwise. I'm going to run. In. Battle axe overhead, shouting "For Freya!" Just short of it.
Have you only got a movement of 25 then?
Yes, because I've got tiny legs.
Yeah. Little legs.
That's okay. The fireball will have been and gone by the time you get there.
Yeah, you can still. Yeah.
Okay. So it is Kijo, your go.
Okay, he's gonna quickly go this way. Bonus action. Actually, no, he's going to take a pot shot first, then throw himself in stealth. Because I think he likes being hidden during the rest of his turn. So, short bow.
Nice.
22.
Yep. Ooh.
17.
17.
Do you get your sneak attack? If you're not hidden.
No, so that's just 9 because I'm not hidden and no one's within 5 feet of it, so it's just the 9.
Okay, so he is on to 1, 5, 2.
And then I'm gonna bonus action throw myself into stealth.
Okay, Durnian, your go.
Okay. Sorry. Just this idea of him continuously throwing himself theatrically and wrapping his cloak around him. I'll scare them next time.
I'm a ghost.
You can't see me. I'm gonna have my dancing sword at it to see if I can add a bit of extra damage to the.
Do you have any good spells that you
Not
could use?
particularly. Not
Oh.
particularly. I was just looking. I can do vicious mockery,
Laugh at it.
but yeah.
You're one less head, dude.
You have too many heads.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give it a try. Oh,
Dancing sword is enough. It's 15. It's got an AC 15. Yeah. How much damage does it do? Let me see. You do 6 damage. Okay, that's down to 46. 146.
So, do I get 2 attacks now? Because in theory, I get a second attack, don't I? Because I'm level 5 or above.
Yep.
Not
You
so
miss, and you miss. So how much damage is it taken? It's lost 2 heads now.
good. Not a bad start then.
What's the score of that? With the damage, you've done fire damage because that's all in one turn. Those 2 heads don't regrow. Is that how?
That's how I read it, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So it carries on. So it is.
Firefox just crashed, so I just need to restart that.
Okay. It's going to do its attacks now. First up, I want who doesn't have candles in their ears at this moment in time.
Brilliant.
Who doesn't have candles in their ears at this moment in time? So
I think everyone except for me and Hefster said they were.
I've got them in.
Yeah, I forgot to plug mine in.
I plugged mine originally.
you at the very start you said you didn't have them in. Unless
Oh
you
no, I
it.
didn't. Yes, no, I didn't. Yes.
So Durnian, everybody who doesn't have them. So Durnian, Aldar, and Kijo, I want you to roll me. What's it going to be? What have we been rolling for? It's basically against his charm. Well, I'll roll it, and then you can try and counter
Good.
it.
'Cause I'm still loading roll 20 again.
Okay. So his do a charisma check at advantage.
Oh, advantage. Oh.
So yeah, you need to roll 24 against. Now that's his charisma. Now you're going to be fighting it against it with your intelligence. Would that sound?
Wait. I don't have the thing in front of me. It should say if it's like
Should be
I'd say
wisdom normally.
wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go
Yeah.
against your wisdom then. Against your wisdom.
Your mental strength.
Yeah. No.
Sucks to be me.
Nope.
It was 24, so even with my bonus, it wouldn't work. So that's fine.
There's no way I'm gonna get it. I got -1 on wisdom.
You are all 3 of yous are basically stunned for your next go. You're sort of zoned out. Unless somebody can sort of knock you out of it. I'll let you roll again on your. Actually, in fact, I'll let you roll on your turn. In your
See if we
initiative
shake loose.
to see if you shake loose. If you don't, you do nothing basically. Okay, so
Eldar rolls.
Yeah, so well, I've got. Oh, it's actually no, because he's got to do his attack first. So he's done that. That's his just general sort of this shit's going on.
Action.
Yeah,
Just his vibe.
and this is just my vibe, bud. So he's got 3 heads left, which means he gets 3 attacks. He is going to. He's just going to attack the charging dwarf because he's sort of coming towards. He's coming running towards him.
Leroy Jenkins.
And he can't really. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's slightly out of range for getting. you without moving and stuff. So he's just going to make 3 attacks against the dwarf. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And he misses with all of them.
Ooh.
Nicely done, Steel Guard.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Oh my
much.
god, he has a plus
So-
8.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Right, my turn. I have an idea for getting everyone out of their stuns.
Before you do, sorry. Oh yes, Aldar's stunned. Never mind. Sorry. Go on.
You
I'm
gotta.
not stunned.
You
Oh,
gotta.
Aldar's stunned.
Does
No, Aldar has to
Does he-
roll. So somebody roll for Aldar to see if he sort of unshakes himself. It'll be like a diminishing return. So let's see what he got. Yeah, he's out.
He did it.
He's out.
He did it.
Did his call lightning disappear when he was stunned?
Yeah,
Wasn't
because
it-
its concentration goes, doesn't it? So
Yeah. So call lightning again then.
Yeah.
Fry the fucker.
Well, wouldn't... yeah, I was going to say, does he need to do a concentration check? But if it's sort of like an automatic...
Well, he was stunned, wasn't he? So he
He's
just
stunned, so he lost concentration.
Yeah.
little Tweety birds and everything.
tweet, 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 tweet. Okay. Call lightning.
Damage. Okay.
And
Nope.
he
14.
fails. Yep. So he takes 14 damage, which brings him down to 32, 132.
Okay.
And
With
much
the
better
s-
when you've got the 1.
With the others that are stunned, I could just basically cast Thunder.
No, just focus on...
Sure.
Because, I mean,
Okay.
it's just for a round. Like Kijo's gonna. There's no way Kijo can break out of it himself if 24 is the mark, because he's got -1. And I'd say focus on your flamethrower.
Focus on what I do best. Okay, here we go. Level 3. Whoa!
Nice. Okay.
Okay, that's another head gone.
That is another
If he-
head
If
gone.
he fails a save.
Well, he's yeah. Let's see. It's a dexterity save.
Yeah, it's a dex.
Yes, he does fail. So he takes another 31 damage. This guy's too easy for you fellas. I should have made him harder.
Yeah, that was the last fireball, to be fair. I've got no more
Yeah.
fireballs left.
Okay.
What? Oh no.
It's
We
got
cast
quite-
one. We cast one upstairs, didn't we?
We did. I feel remarkably vulnerable at the moment.
Why the
Yeah,
hell is
basically,
this?
you would have heard Steel Guard, Dark.
I can hear
First-
nothing. I'm waxing my ears.
oh, there you go. How much damage was that? 31.
31
So he's got
damage.
one. He's got 101 left, which
Right,
means he's
Steel Guard,
taken.
up to you now. Your turn.
He's got 2 heads left,
Finish him.
And they won't grow back because
and they won't
were
go back.
singed.
Yeah, because they were
Let's-
singed.
Get another head. I'm going to move in. And I'm going to slash with my battle axe. First attack. 15.
He's got an AC of 15, so you hit. Yep.
10 damage. Second attack. 24 for
Yep.
13 damage.
So he's taking
That's
20.
another head.
That is another head. So he's got a head left.
And I'm going to do action surge,
Yeah.
which lets me just do that all again.
Nice. Could you finish him off?
First one, no, it's a miss.
Yeah.
And the second one is
Is a-
also a miss. What a waste of my second of my
You
action.
action
surge.
surged and tripped over.
Yeah, he actually surgeon
Started
tripped over.
attacking the ground.
So how much damage did he
Overconfident.
take? 25 damage. So he is
I-
down to 7.
I could do a chronal shift.
In that turn, he took 31 plus 10 plus 13. That's 41, 51, 54 altogether.
54. So he was on 101. So he is on 49.
48.
48. I think. I'm just trying to think. He had 5 heads.
No, 47. My maths is gone.
Yeah, sorry, 47. 47. Okay. I'll say he's got one head left. Why not?
Kijo.
Okay. So it's Kijo. Your go.
I'm just going to say he's stunned for the turn because there's no way I can beat. What was the?
Well, if you get a crit, you'll
No.
get out, surely.
Yeah, roll me if you get a critical. Yeah. Why is Alder running a save?
Sorry, I've got it as Aldar.
Okay. Durnian, you're next.
Not quite.
No. Okay. He's going to go right. So he's going to roll again to see if you guys are charmed. 14, so it's not as bad this time
Does
around.
he lose his advantage with only one head?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll say 9. You're right. You see, and we'll not say he's got the advantage anymore because he's heavily damaged. So yeah, 9. Debate. And then he is going to at this time he's the people who are sort of surrounding him. So you're he's out. Aldar's fine. Kijo is not.
Good. Gordon Bennett, I'm seeing this one out with the druid, guys.
You're not stealing this one from me, Kijo.
So what happens next is he uses he basically grapples onto these villagers and starts eating them, and he recuperates. He uses an action to recuperate some health back, so he's up to that's another 51.
What? Okay, right.
Sorry, did you say he's back now up to 51 or another 51?
No, he's up to 51. So it's only their health points. So it's only like they've only got like 4 and stuff like that.
Like 50 health points.
No.
I'm the starting villager. That's amazing.
No, he's just sort of like so they sort of like yeah. I didn't think you'd get through him this quickly, to be honest. So I was like, I'll have these, and then they'll come in, and he can sort of replenish them and stuff.
Fun fact about Odyssey of Theros, they have phase 2 boss fights, so he could have
Oh, right, okay.
very well have had a phase 2 here.
You've not seen my final form.
So yeah, who's next?
Okay, so that has Aldar been?
Yeah, Aldar's out of his. Oh, he's not. Out of his. Oh, he is. He got a 12. He is. So Aldar can go.
Okay then. So, Cold Lightning.
Yep, we're just gonna keep. It's not using a spell spot because he's still got concentration up, so he's just. Ooh.
He misses. Oh no, I've got to do the save. Sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Come
on.
I
swear on every single one of those d6s has been a 1. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Misses. How much damage does it do?
11 lightning.
So he's down to 39. Not 39, 30.
Okay, right. Flame Sphere. That last head that's remaining.
That's not 30.
It's going to get a Flame
40.
Sphere on it.
You're rotting him?
Right, that the last remaining head is going to get a nice Flame Sphere right in it.
Okay.
So, hang on, what's happened here? Okay, so what? Bear with me, guys. It's not working.
What is it you're trying to do?
Trying to cast Flaming Sphere, and it's not letting me. Give me a second. Right, okay. Right, okay, it's working now. Sorry, my mistake. No, that's all. That's Starbreeze. There you go. Okay, here we go.
DC of 15. So this is just the same as he just needs to duck out of it. Does he do half damage or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, how damage if you decked out. But this is 5 damage, so basically everything after this can't be healed up or replaced the heads.
Right. Okay.
So,
He feels that very badly.
yeah. Yeah,
And
so basically just stick this flaming spear on his head and just keep it there.
Cool. Okay. So that is down to 33. Okay.
Right, can you pick yourself up?
Oh, I should have thought about the fire damage. I forgot. Yeah. Made this a bit more of a challenge for you.
We had a pyromaniac wizard, and you said he couldn't heal after 5 damage.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, okay, because I had it in my head. It was just like, you'd have to sort of use it to kill the head with the fire, and not and additional ones. But that's the way it's worded. So there you go.
Sorry, it's still only one, but
There's only one left. Here we go. Okay. I'm just like, there's blood everywhere, just like knee deep in the guts of this thing, just slashing and hacking away, just completely red, just covered in blood.
Whistle while you work.
20.
Yep. So you hit decent 11 damage.
And the other one, 12.
You missed, so you've taken a loss of 22.
Yikes. That's me done.
Yeah. While this is going on, you can sort of hear above you the cavern is shaking a lot more violently now.
I can't hear shit.
Yeah, so that's right. You can't. So you can kind of see bits of rock and stuff falling near you. The people who are in the cavern are literally running away, so they're sort of trying to make it out of the cave, which seems to be collapsing. You can see the massive sort of titanic trunks that are the main heads are sort of like shaking above you. I
pay no attention to it.
Yeah.
No attention at all. Just lost in the glory of battle.
Okay. So who's next? Kiju?
Kiju broke out.
Kiju broke out. Right, there you go. Do you want to? You could finish this off, Kiju. You could be the hero that
I swear to God, Kiju.
You could be the hero that wins this.
There's
There's basically a promotional. Captain Girk's looking for sort of a promo.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Wow. You want you to describe how that shot goes, how you kill the Hydra.
Kiju has just spent like 12 seconds properly zoned out, not having an idea of what's going on.
Oh my God! Look at the size of that thing.
So like. And it's sort of like nail
you basically you see like you're completely like zoned out, and you've got like this you sort of kind of shake it off, and you look over and you've got like Tharad going aha hoo-ha, sort of kind of shopping away, sort of kind of getting really
he's holding it and get up.
And you kind of shout over to you can't hear you do shout over you shout over to him anyway. You go, hey Tharad, check this out! As you trick shot it, you literally sort of kind of fire it off. It bounces off one of the rocks falling and impales the final head in the eye, slumping down. You at this moment in time, there's this almighty crash, and the entire area just sort of starts to shake as this thing starts to writhe and die. And that's it, gentlemen. So, yeah.
I have a fireball with your name on it.
So, what I'll do is I'll move you back onto. This.
If possible, I would like to not notice that the creature is dead and just be completely lost, because it's a massive creature.
Yeah.
It's still, like, and I'd like to get crushed by the falling rocks, like a heroic death.
You want the heroically? Well, it's.
The last you see of him is just like the rocks fall down on the creature, and he's just still there, slashing into its guts, just blood flying everywhere, just laughing.
He died as he lived.
He died as he lived. Yeah. So
Stitch that.
It's suddenly very still. So you got this ginormous sort of crash. There is like rocks and stuff do fall, but then it suddenly that's it, and everybody who was sort of in the cave, all the people basically are running towards the exit, screaming. So let's take us here and clear all this gubbins off.
Not fair. I was going to try and finish it off with vicious mockery.
Got no heads, dude.
Keto the kill stealer once again.
I have no idea that you did that. I've literally no idea that Keto killed it. I'm pretty sure that I killed it.
Yeah.
So the moment I first sing the ballad and you realise what happened, it's going to get a bit messy, isn't it?
That's not it. That's not our song.
Okay.
I even forget to say there was a dwarf present since you talked to me like that.
That's fair.
Don't piss off
Okay.
the bard.
So let me just move this down a bit. Zoom in, and then.
Wait till he hears the druid's part in the story.
And we can get rid of it.
Oh dear.
Okay. So I have what it would have been sort of like the druid. Okay, so you make your way out of the sort of the tunnel network, and you're basically on the top of the hill with the house around. Let's see. Here, so you're here, and you look out over the basically. In fact, you can't see because there's got obviously the mausoleum sort of kind of there. So you sort of make your way over the hill to sort of get a better view of the town. And you see is a scene of absolute carnage. There is these huge heads that have literally crashed down and fallen on top of the buildings. You've got the Langley estates destroyed, the town hall's gone, the militia barracks. These things have literally just indiscriminately fallen over and landed on the town. What you do notice, though, is that surrounding, sort of on the outskirts, you can see soldiers, and you can see like trebuchets and catapults, and you notice in these sort of big, sort of like massive heads, there's like big sort of big chunks have been sort of hit out of them, and it would seem that there's been effectively a big battle above you while you've been underneath. And going closer to the over the hill, you see sort of on the bridge near the waterside beacon, you see a couple of people on horses sort of walking into the town.
What uniform are they wearing?
Well, it's quite far away. You just see sort of people in. You see people in.
Are there banners?
Yeah, the banners, and you can see. It looks like it's the Order of the Morning Star. If you look at the banner, yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. I've got one hell of a headache.
Should we just sit here and wait for them to come to us?
Yeah, you can do that if you want. You can just stand there and sort of.
I've got a headache.
Yeah, so
Just sit.
you're sort
As
of.
a bard, I'm going to try and project and call them.
Okay.
Get their attention.
Yeah, so you sort of stand up there and you sit down, and you just sort of think about the entire thing. What happens is as time goes on, while you're waiting for the soldiers to sort of make their way up to you, everything starts to come back to you. Everything. So everything that has happened in this adventure, the reality of it crashes down upon you. This great weight. You remember Trial. You remember Far. You start to sort of feel this loss inside you because you knew these people really well, and you know that they're dead. So you start to sort of kind of break down a bit. You try that the entire experience, you haven't realized, has been draining you slowly because the charm has obviously has buffered you. Now it's gone. You literally are just, all the emotions of it all has fallen. You've lost 2 more of your company, 2 very good soldiers. You don't know how you're going to who's going to replace them, and you see the devastation that has been wrought upon the town as well, and you're slightly in despair at this moment in time.
PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD. So the soldiers, what you get is a you see a familiar face on a sort of a white charger and a fully armored. And you see two others. You see a retinue of soldiers sort of they're sort of fanning out throughout the town, and you can kind of see people emerging from the forest and from sort of areas where there wasn't sort of any sort of head falls, effectively, or neck falls, and they're basically checking what's going on. The fellow on the horse comes up to you, and he says, "Gentlemen, I believe thanks are in order. The fortunate 6, or sadly the fortunate 4 as is now, have done what they always do, and won me my battles. I can only thank you for everything you have done." It's Captain Girk. So you've got Guard Captain Girk. So he's just like he's just standing there.
I say to him, "Dear Captain, not the fortunate 4," and then I pat Aldo on the shoulder. "The fortunate 5."
Yes! Oh, yes. Aldar, who's just, again, he's feeling the same way as you. Maybe not as much because he hasn't lost as much, but he's just like, he sort of looks at you and nods and just gives you a big bear hug. And he's
I thought he was going to get struck by lightning.
Yeah, he's a bear hug.
Stab him in the face.
Sort of. The captain sort of turns to you and says, "I've got somebody else who wants to speak to you. I believe you've met Lieutenant Kernigan." And you turn around, and there's a smaller pony sort of coming up the hill, and there's a little pony coming up the hill, and there's a gnome on top of it.
Oh,
and I was like, "Gentlemen, well, it seems." Sorry, to think. He says, "Oh, gentlemen, well met once again." His accent has gone. He is no longer this sort of northern drawled sort of bard, and he sort of makes himself out as he's a lieutenant of Girk's. Kind of, well, he's basically like his intelligence. He's a part of his intelligence corps. So his job was to come in to see, because he noticed that people were sort of disappearing, and they knew something was going on in the town. So he went in to sort of see what was going on in disguise as a bard, but because of the charm from the False Hydra, he got stuck effectively in his guise. And didn't, he was, for all intents and purposes, Periwinkle, the gnome bard. Brilliant. And he sort of looks at you, "Corporal." And he's like, "You can drink very well, son. You can drink with me any day."
That means a lot, my mate.
He looks slightly embarrassed, but he's just like, yeah. And he's just
a rock sound, just like, right.
Yeah. you find a final character who's standing there, and it's a Warforged. They call him Lance. Mark, he's called Lance. He's a Warforged called Lance. And
pointed.
say it again.
Sorry, that was a little bit pointed, wasn't it?
For anybody who knows, that's Mark's character in the thing, trying to tie the stories in here. He's called Lance, and Girk basically turns around to him and says, "So where's Captain Byron? Where did you leave Captain Byron?" Sorry, so he says that to you guys. Where was Captain Byron? What happened to him?
To Durnian. I left it a few at the end. Where is it?
Look, Durnian. So where did you leave him?
Yeah, Durnian.
Where did you leave him?
Well, I put him where we said we wanted him, which was back in the prison.
Back in the prison. You sort of look over to the prison, and the prison is being demolished. It's literally just got this big sort of. It's literally just this gaping hole, and he
Everyone
basically
tends to look at it, and it just crumbles.
it's just like these rocks sort of fall off it and stuff. And he sort of Girk says to he sort of motions over to Lance and says, quickly take a look. So he takes himself off. About sort of 20 minutes later, comes back and says he's gone, sir. No body, nothing. From what I understand from the local townspeople is that he's persuaded some of the guards to go and escaped before the battle began. So he's escaped once again. So Girk basically looks at Lance and goes, "You know what you have to do." And Lance takes himself off to follow Byron once again.
Off hunting the traitor.
Off hunting the traitor. Yeah. As for you boys, he sort of looks at you. He says, "You deserve a rest, and an actual rest this time, not one where you're doing. You're going back to the bastion. You can have as much wine as you want, as much food, and you take a good rest. See your families, see your friends, mourn those who you've lost, and thank you for your service." And he gives you a salute, and that's it. And that's it. The end of the story.
Great.
I was going to try and get a bit more sort of like stuff written out at the end today, but then I got distracted and didn't have time to do it and stuff. But yeah, I thought it was kind of better, bringing in Periwinkle since he was sort of a thing and tying in.
That was really good.
Because the other ending I was going to have, I don't know, the sort of who is Captain Girk, which sort of implied that there was a false Hydra there as well. It's a bit too naff. So yeah, that's it. So thank you very much for this.
Thank you for running it.
Thanks, you dude. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot. I didn't realize you were going to kill the Hydra so quickly, to be honest. But there you go. Yeah, a lot of it I had to sort of think on my feet a lot because I wasn't sure what's going on. A vast majority of it was sort of thinking on my feet, but I'm trying to think of the time that you didn't go to the mayoral estate, and I spent a lot of time with things in the mayoral estate.
If we'd gone to the mayoral estate, we'd still be doing this frigging adventure at Christmas, you know. This one shot.
Yeah, this one shot. Yeah, but yeah, you got all the main things, and you did what you needed to do and stuff. I know, like combat and stuff. So there was loads more guys in there, but I was just like, yeah, this is taking ages. So I just had to knock them out.
I think we should all team up and buy Ben a mug that just says Cujo.
But yeah, I'm basically, because we're going to add all of the characters. So when we do our actual campaign, so we'll add the characters in. So the character may sort of run into them eventually at some point in time, which you're more than welcome if they do to sort of.
Can guest star.
Yeah, you can do guest starring. So
that'd be lovely.
Yeah, so you can just jump in and stuff, and you might even have promotions by then because they're going to be looking for a new lieutenant and a new sergeant and such. So yeah. So that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's done. So done.
That was good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
very much.
yeah, a big thank you to everybody. A few teething problems and stuff, but for my first sort of kind of DMing experience, I thought it went all right. It went quite well. But yeah, I enjoyed that. I look forward to these days and stuff. So I'm going to miss not having you, Ben or Danny, back again.
Man.
So we'll have to have another one shot at some point.
We'll be around.
Yeah. So yes, for anybody else who's listening, thank you very much. We will be having a weekly campaign based on the same area or the same land. Obviously different characters and stuff like that. But you will see them develop from level 1s to, hopefully, level 20s, who knows where we'll get to with it and stuff. We're thinking about wikiing it as well. So we're going to build a lore and a history around things as they go along and stuff. So
you never know. Ben might talk to you about the campaign he's running offline that uses the same setting.
Oh,
you're more than welcome. If you do, make sure you let us know so we can tie it into maybe groups can sort of bump into each other and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, cheers guys. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, you killed the False Hydra. False Hydra dead. Slightly too easily, but there you go. I was going to get it after a certain few rounds. It's going to go, the cavern shakes, fall, and I was going to throw rocks at you and shit like that, but that didn't sort of come about, I'm afraid.
Fireball. Solves everything.
Damn
Makes
you,
everything
Fireball.
better.
It's my own fault for misreading what it said on the thing, so it's just like, right, okay.
even so, it's the DM's curse that the players will always really easily kill the end boss. Always happens. It's like one shot, bang. Oh, that was easy.
And the thing is, that's like 5 heads, 200 health. There's no fucking way this is gonna, it's just like, yeah, it'll be fine. It's gonna grow heads back and stuff, and then it's like, nope, that's not happening. Yeah, it's like,
singe.
Right, okay. Somebody held a lighter to it, and he took one sort of scorch damage, and its head can't grow back. Ah, crap. But yes, there we go. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you next week for the start of our campaign. So cheers.
See you next week.